What's up, YouTube? My name is Tanish. You guys are watching Film Cameras Official, and I am here in my museum. And I wanted to make a small video. And in this video, right, I wanted to talk to you about why you should take more risks and why it will be really beneficial to take risks while you're young. You don't know, I am 22 years old and I'm moving away from my comfort zone. I'm moving away from India to go and live in Canada and experience everything from the ground level with absolutely no connections, and I'm going to start fresh learning photography at Sheridan College. Now, you might be thinking, why do you have to do this? Why do you have to move to a different country and go struggle there and learn from the start and grow yourself from the start when you have everything back here in Chennai? Well, that's the thing. When you have everything with you, right, and you stay in the place that you were born for too long, what happens is you begin to become complacent. What happens when you become complacent is that you no longer feel the need to take any risks in life because you have everything with you. And trust me, right, as that happens and as you keep living in this complacent bubble, right, what happens is you become very lazy and life becomes very dull. It doesn't become interesting at all. So while I'm young, right, and while I have the chance to move abroad and experience a new culture and go and live life out there, right, I want to do that. I don't want to be stuck at home in my comfort zone where my parents will provide for me, or I can just run my beach house and run my museum and never have to worry about anything at all. I don't want that life. I want a life where I struggle. I want a life where I go there and I build myself up from the ground zero. I want to establish myself as a photographer. It's because it's what I love to do. And it took me a lot of time to realize that this is what I wanted to do. And once you realize what you want to do, right, then when you follow what you love, when you follow your passion, right, you will get an unbelievable amount of happiness. I can guarantee you that. But the thing is, you have to go out of your comfort zone and you have to experiment. Only then you'll find out what you love. If you never experiment, right, then how will you ever know what you love to do in life, and how will you ever go out there and pursue that? That's the thing, guys. People are just, they're just fine with just sitting home and having the bare minimum in life, having the extreme bare minimum, like just getting a job, just for getting a job to pay the bills. There's no adventure, and they'll just use their financial situation at home as an excuse to not take any risks in life. They can say, like, you have money at home, you can take all these risks. I don't, I can't take these risks. These are all excuses. You're making excuses. I don't know why people don't see this. It is very important that you leave your comfort zone as quickly as possible and you go and you experience new things. This can't be, this doesn't have to be leaving your country. This could be trying something new. Okay, you can try something new and like go and try a new sport. People, they just, it's so easy to stay where you are without making any progress, and the reason is that if you try to make progress, right, you'll have to be putting in a lot of work, and putting a lot of work is hard. It's not easy to just sit there and put in a lot of work. That takes time, it takes dedication, it takes late nights where you're sitting and working on yourself, and a lot of people don't want to do that. That's the thing. People don't want to struggle. They just want the outcome. And then when they see people having the outcome and they look at their lives and they see that they don't have the outcome, it's very simple for them to say they were born into wealth. They don't have to work hard at all, or they don't know the value, or they're poor. I mean, they're poor by heart, and I have a lot of happiness in heart because they don't have a lot of money. There's so many stories that people come up with, right? Because they're just lazy. It's sad, really. The thing is, I want everyone around me to succeed. That's the thing. I want everyone around me to succeed. I want everyone around me to live a happy life. But that's not going to happen unless you go through some level of struggle. And to go through that struggle, right, the only way that's going to happen is if you leave your comfort zone. How many more years are you going to stay with your parents? How many more years are you going to just live in this complacent manner without making any significant growth? It's the real growth, right, like the biggest growth in life, it comes right when you leave your comfort zone. And that's what I've realized. Now it's not been easy for me either. I had to drop out of college to be a photographer, but the level of satisfaction that I have now, I don't think I would have ever gotten it if I had taken anything else. And same goes to you. Just find out what you love, even if that means staying up late nights and working on yourself. But when you do find what you love, be brave enough to pursue it, because that's where the true happiness is. You live only once. You live only once, and don't waste it following someone else's dream. Don't waste your one life just because someone else wants you to do something. If you are lucky enough in this life to find something that sets your heart on fire, right? Just go for it. I wake up every morning thankful that I found something that I love, that I can pursue on a daily basis. Not everyone has that in their life. And if you can find that, if you are lucky enough to find that, right, then the only piece of advice that I have for you is to go and pursue it with all bravery, even if that means moving out of your comfort zone, moving out of your parents' house, even moving out of your country. You can do it because I absolutely believe in you. You're a beast. You subscribe to your boy. That being said, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, like, comment, share, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys in my upcoming videos and shorts.